In a fruit factory in the eastern city of Baida, a tribal meeting of huge proportions. Thousands of elders and representatives coming from over 100 eastern tribes to join forces and speak as one voice. The National Transitional Council's failure to appoint an interim government has been blamed on tribal infighting and the continued presence of members of the previous regime.
The government says you have to give all your guns back when the war is finished. But before we do that, we need to make sure that the government will be the right government controlling this country. We need to see a 100% democratic country.
The current Prime Minister, who was in the former regime, is calling for a political system based on merit, not background.
The main goal is to build our country. It should not be based on what each tribe thinks they deserve. The changes in government structure will not be based on tribal origin, but on who is best qualified.
But this relies on tribal cohesion in the west and south too. And some of the bigger tribes are pushing for a larger political say, not to mention the military leaders.
The government, they say, oh, you have to give all your guns back, you have to, when the war finishes, go back home. They say it's okay, there's no problem. But before we do that, we need to make sure, all right, the government will be the right government control this country, because we don't want to do same things. After 2 years, we'll find another Gaddafi coming back again. Okay, we need to see definitely 100% democratic countries coming.
Is it possible? As well as the tribes, the regions and the fighters, all wanting to have fair representation in the future of Libya. There's another faction that's also arguing to be part of the new political framework. Islamists say they want their fair share. And the majority of people in this country don't fear political Islam being part of the new political framework.
We don't have any Islamic extremism in Libya, but we do have a liberalist extreme. They try and manipulate certain groups with the threat of Islamists, or the Muslim Brotherhood, or other extremists.
Islam in Libya is moderate. We have people who are secular, we have people who are liberal. We're not trapped by religion.
The NTC says it will announce the interim government once its forces have removed all pockets of Gaddafi resistance, when the battle for the country will be over. But the political infighting has only just begun. Sue Turton, Al Jazeera, Baida.